What's the news? Tell me.
Okay, so the news is two new Tigers, Tiger 800, Tiger 1200. Here's our new 1200, and a big transformation for off-road capability, but also on-road comfort. So we've got engine updates on both motorcycles, lots and lots of technology, and off-road pro riding mode, TFT instruments, illuminated switch cubes, and on this bike, adaptive cornering lighting, which throws the light into the corners. But this is a new system. This is a move on from what you would see in the market at the moment.
What made you come to Triumph?
I spent a long time with BMW, and I just opened up a restaurant in London with a bunch of us and a guy called Dutch. We opened up a thing called the Bike Shed, which is a really cool place, and and I love my custom bike building. I love doing all that, and for me, I've been talking to Triumph for a long time, and for me they're kind of building the kind of bikes I want to ride, and they're British, and I quite like the idea of, if you're British, then you should be riding British. If you're Italian, you should be riding a Ducati.
It's like Carl Fogarty joining Triumph again, because he's British, so that's.
And I think it's nice, and not just that, but they really are making some nice bikes, and these new, this new 800 and the new 1200 are really good bikes. They're very capable, and this one is. Both of them are just fantastic off-road. With the changes that they've made some real proper changes, and they've really listened to their audience, and they've taken the feedback, and they've said, okay, let's do what the public want, which is refreshing.
Technology-wise, going to the left. Technology-wise, what's really new about the engine? Is the engine, the hardware has changed, or is it purely electronics and things?
No, it's not just electronics. We've done a lot to reduce mass with the engine, with the whole bike actually, but we've also reduced the inertia. Now this is all about improving the response of the engine. It was already a very responsive engine, high torque and very good power. But this is even better. So we've improved the control of the fuel injection, the engine tune, which has allowed us to maintain refinement but reduce inertia. So we've got a win-win, that we've reduced mass and improved the response of the engine.
Do you consider yourself as an ambassador for off-road riding?
I don't know. I love the idea of doing long journeys or any journey on a motorbike. It doesn't matter if it's off-road or tarmac or if it's just going to visit your grandmother in the next town. A ride's a ride, and I just I love that feeling of being on the open road. The longer the journey, the better, of course. But there's something really special about riding through Africa, and as I said, I just came back from there, and we were in northern Namibia, and I was on this dirt road with 2 or 3 other riders, and we had to stop because 40 elephants were crossing the road, and then they were joined by a few zebra, and there was a giraffe, and there's nowhere else in the world left where you can ride amongst so many beautiful animals. So it's a great way to see the world on the back of a motorcycle.
So you need knobby tires and go for it.
Get the knobblies on, turn the off-road pro rider mode off, turns off ABS traction control, go on the engine, have some fun.